Hi all, it's Skip from Skip's Messy Workbench, and I am about to start a new project, and I decided that I'm going to do a 1956 Ford Thunderbird. The T-Birds were always one of my favorites from the 50s. I liked the two-seaters when they came out. I think they were in 55 through 57 or 8, and I always liked those two-seaters. I thought they were really cool little cars. When the T-Bird went to that big boat, I started disliking them. Anyway, I'm a Mopar guy, but there are Fords that I do like, and the T-Bird in that mid-50s two-seater is one that I really do like. So I thought, you know what, Revell makes a 1/24 scale. That's what we're seeing here. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to build this as my next project. Now I'm also working on the Lost in Space B9 robot. That's going to be an ongoing project. And then in between, I'm going to be doing other things. So anyway, I thought I would do a box opening just to see what's in it. Now I took the cellophane off of this box. However, I did not take the parts out. So this will be the first time for me too. So let's get the box open. We'll see around the box here that it's pretty much the same image on this side as it is on the front. This side shows us some various views. Here's the undercarriage and some of the more detailed, the engine and the interior and different views of it. The other end of the box also just has the box art cover. And then this side gives us some details as far as the different characteristics, some of the features of it, and some description of this. This does come with the V8 engine, which is, I think, a 312, if my research was correct. Ford 312 V8, I believe, again, that's what it was. Don't quote me on that. It also gives you some paint guides on this side of the box. So let's set that off to the side here, and let's take a look at what's in the box. The first thing we've got is the chrome tree, and I'm going to leave it in the plastic, but you can see we've got some valve covers. It looks to be like we've got a window frame, which is kind of neat because that way I don't have to do any bare metal foil on that. And a chrome steering wheel. That's odd. But so that'll get painted, that's for sure. That'll get stripped and painted for sure. The grill, got the standard wheels for it, which I'm going to probably just use. And it looks like some more bumpers and some tail lights and stuff. So we're going to take a look. Oh, and the fan is chrome also, so that's going to get stripped, I believe. I have to do some research on what some of these motors look like. And actually, I have some actual photos of some of these T-Birds from the what we call the Das Ostfest, which is the August festival in Macungie, Pennsylvania. So I'll look at those also. So let's see, the next thing is the body. Nice support ribbon here. At first appearance, it does need some cleanup, but I don't see anything major. There's not a lot of flash on it. Just a little bit of cleanup. possibly get these side air vents a little bit more well defined, but it actually looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right, here's the bag. So let's see here. Oh, good, and we don't even have to cut it with the knife. So let's pull this thing out of here, and what do we got here? Okay, we have the interior tub, and that's a pretty simple tub. It's interesting how the front inner fender wells are attached right to it. That's cool, I think. We got the exhaust pipes here. Looks like we've got some exhaust manifolds and headers. Looks like we've got the fan belts over here and some other various parts. Probably parts for the wheels. That's the distributor. Oh, and that distributor actually looks like, see, I was thinking about doing this out just box stock, but that distributor looks like it can be fairly easily drilled to add wires. So I may just do that. I don't know yet. I'm going to try to do this box stock, but I have a problem doing that. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, we've got the frame. Oh, we've got, I say unfortunately, the mufflers are built right into it. I'm going to see about that. I may just leave them like that. Again, I'm going to probably try to do this box stock. But this actually looks in good condition too. It doesn't look like there's a lot to do for cleanup on this. And there's some other parts here. That almost looks like a horn, but I don't know that it is. And some coil springs. So that's that. There's not a lot of parts in this kit. It's a pretty low part count. And then it looks like here we've got the dashboard. And there's a little bit of detail on the dashboard, not a whole lot. We got the rear end, drive shaft, and springs. Everything is one piece. The two engine halves, and that is the V8. Looks like that's the fan shroud in the front, the head, the intakes, and a radiator. All of this stuff looks good. I mean, really, I don't see a lot of cleanup on this at all. Looks really nice. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, we've got some clear parts. Again, I'm not going to take these out of the bag. So the rear window and the windshield, and probably headlights. And then we've got tires and white wall inserts. Let me take this out of here. Let me get a bag. Let me get a knife here to cut this open. Oh yeah, it's nice that they have these in separate bags. I'm sure some of you guys that have been building kits for a long time have seen white walls like this. I have not. So this is a new experience for me. I've already used white wall decals, which I really don't like. Let me take these rubber parts out. Just one of them. Because I'm curious how this goes on there. It looks like that's just going to snap in position. Yeah, that looks like that's all it's going to do is snap in location. That's kind of neat. I like that. I like that a lot. And it looks like we can use these tires either black wall or white wall. That is really nice. I like that a lot. So let's get this in here. Okay. Get this back in the bag here. And there's another, oh, here we go. What do we got here? Looks like the roof. All right, yep, we got the roof here. So if we want to do a hard top, got some cleanup on the roof to do, but not, again, not a lot. It looks pretty nice. It looks pretty clean. Good mold. I think these molds were just redone in 2022, so I would expect them to be fairly good. At least that's according to Scalemates. It's here's the hood. Oh, and it's got a built-in hinge, because I know that the T-Birds hinge forward. I had an Opel Manta Rally, in 1974 Opel Manta Rally, that the hood opened that way. Took me a while to get used to it, but I like it. So this opens the same way. And then, oh, this is the spare tire that gets mounted on the back, like on the bumper, on the back, on the rear bumper. So that's that. And that's all the parts that are in there. So here's the instruction sheet, and I actually downloaded this from Scalemates. So let's get this opened up here. Oh, let's see, there's something in here. Let's see what this is first. Ah, decals. All right, what do we got here for decals? All right, we've got some decals here. Looks like we got seatbelt decals. I believe these are for the, and I think you can see them. I think these are probably decals for the seats, because I know that the T-Birds come with two-tone seats where the seat parts of them are white. And then they got decals here also for the side vents, for the instrument cluster. They got some license plates there, but I always make my own. Oh, there's decals for the Thunderbird logo. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be using on this, because I think this is for part of the dash. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, I think that's part of the dash. So let's get that in there. All right, and then the instruction sheets. And the instruction sheets are typical Revell. I mean, they're always really well done. I like Revell instructions. I think they do a nice job on their instruction sheets. Although the folding of this one isn't the best. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the one that I printed. And if you haven't done that, guys or gals, sometimes on the Scalemate website, you can download the instructions. And I always keep myself a manila folder with everything in it for each kit. So here's the ones that I printed off of Scalemates. Now somebody scanned these in at some point. So it gives you the description here. And yes, it does have a 312 cubic inch V8 engine in it. That's what I thought it was. So Revell does some really nice stuff here. I like the fact that they give you a paint guide. That's always nice. Even though I don't follow it often, I will use it for reference. And naturally instructions for applying decals. And then I like that Revell does this, that they give you a key for all the parts by number, and what they are. I wish all kit manufacturers did that. I like that idea. Sometimes, I mean, in this kit, there's hardly that many parts, and you can tell what they are. But sometimes this is a real helpful guide to let you know what's going on and what part is what. So I like that. It's in other languages here. And then the instructions are nicely laid out, just like, again, like I think most Revell instructions are for assembling the engine. So everything, I mean, the instruction sheets are well laid out. Like I say, I always like Revell instructions. Because they're clear, they're crisp. There's, you know, not a lot of guessing going on. Some kits that I've built already, I look at the instructions and you have to guess. And some kits I don't even use the instructions. So that's pretty neat. I got to see whether because this looks like it's the hard top, and it comes with the hard top. But I thought the T-Birds also came with a rag top. So I have to, again, I'm doing the research on it as far as what colors and stuff that I want. And the back sheet just shows you like where decals and stuff go. So that's that. So this is the next project that I'll be working on, and sorry, I had a brain fart. So this will be the next project that I'm working on, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what colors I'm going to do yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to do two-tone or single-tone. I even thought, since if you saw the movie American Graffiti, Suzanne Summers was the blonde who was driving that T-Bird in that movie, and that was all white. I personally don't like white cars, even in the sporty type cars. I tend to like darker colors. So I haven't decided what color I'm going to use yet. It's going to be a factory color, though. It's not going to be a customized color. So I'm going to find out what factory combinations are made. So anyway, this is my next project, and I guess that's it. So everybody, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers, and give me that old thumbs up. Give me a like. Whether you like it or not, it helps the algorithm, and it helps spread the hobby. You know, you get more people into the hobby. And I think over the last year, I've seen quite a bit of an increase in the number of people just doing YouTube videos for models, which is a great thing. The community that's growing, I think, is just wonderful. And everybody in this community is so nice and so helpful. You know, I love all yous. These are all great people. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Smack that subscribe button, and then hit the bell for all so that you get notifications when I release videos. I don't release a lot of videos. I should say not often, although now these two came right back yeah. These two came back to back, the last two, but I don't release a lot of videos because I don't work in the shop every day. And now that the weather's finally getting nice here in the Keystone State, I spend a lot more time outside too. So anyway, hey, I'm rambling on as I always do. I want to thank you again. Thumbs up to it, smack that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.